Okay guys, so we are officially back, and today we're going to be talking about a few tattoos that I've done lately. Didn't come out too bad. They came out pretty good. I'm actually very pleased with them. I hope all of y'all are too. Um, I guess if you're watching this, then I figured out how to clip in some pictures, as I talk about the tattoos and stuff like that. So, and we're going to talk about which machines that I use to do the tattoos with, and I'll let you know what size needles and all of that stuff, everything that goes along with it. So, I guess let's get to that. Okay, so these first two tattoos are a rose and a heart with an arrow through it, which has my wife's grandfather's initials in it. So we're going to take a look at them, and on these two tattoos, for the lining, I used a cool machine. It's actually around here somewhere, which is this one right here. This thing lines amazingly. It's my top runner for lining and stuff like that. So it runs really fast, like 150 cycles per second, and a 51% duty cycle. Really nice machine. It came out of the package like it is and ran really great. I think it was like 70 bucks. Of course, I put new springs on it and upgraded all the contacts and stuff. I put all the brass stuff that's on it just to beef it up a little bit. I really like a heavy liner. And for the shading and the color packing, I used a swash drive whip for the shading, and I used this guy right here for the color packing. This thing packs color amazingly. It's a cartridge machine. So we're going to clip these in and let you take a look at them and see what you think. Okay, so this next tattoo I did on my mama. Actually her very first tattoo, and she didn't enjoy it at all. So she said she will probably never get another one. So actually on this one, because I used a 5-round liner, I could not use my big machine, because my cool machine, because I could do surgery with that thing. It's so high powered. I used this to do the lining and the shading that's in it. And I mean, it came out pretty good. I haven't been tattooing any real clients. I have lots of people that want tattoos and want to pay good money for them, but I'm just not ready to take that step yet. I feel like I need a little more practice before I go to tattooing people, other than people that are close to me. Having people that will let you tattoo them regardless of the outcome, and knowing that it may not come out very well, is really a blessing. It is. If you have that, don't take it for granted, man. I'm telling you, it's hard to find people that will let you practice on them. So, and I got my wife and my mom and a few other family members that like getting tattoos. So, free ones, regardless of how they look, because I do need to practice, and I've just about tattooed myself to no end. So anyway, it's a Dolphin, and we're going to take a look at it real quick. Like I said, I used a 5-round liner, and I used a 7 mag for the shading. So we'll take a look at that one. Alright guys, this next tattoo is a tattoo of a Freddy glove that I did on myself. I did it on my wrist. It came out fairly well. I used a tattoo pen, actually, one that I actually did a video about a while back, and I completely complained about it and told everybody how much I hated it and that it was a piece of shit. When in reality, I even said in the video, you know, that maybe it was just because I didn't know how to use it, and apparently so, because I've been using it for like almost everything lately. It seems like it's a Atom J2. It's a Dragonhawk, fairly cheap machine for a pen. I bought it to try out a pen and see if, you know, a pen style was something that I would like. And at first I didn't, but it turns out I really do like it. So I'm looking into getting a the Bronc short pen. I think it's a Hummingbird. Really, really nice machine. I've heard great reviews about it. So anyway, on the Freddy glove, I used that to do the lining because it was a 5-round liner. Really small, so you know it really pushes smaller groupings really, really good. And I used a 7 mag on the shading, and yeah, so we'll take a look at that and see what you guys think about it. All these tattoos I have done over the last probably 2 weeks, you know, because I had a new baby and things have just been really hectic around here. So we finally got things settled into a routine, and my son is, you know, accepting the fact that he's not getting all the attention now. So that's better. Things are a lot better, a lot easier now. So I'm able to get back into doing some videos, and I've really I've last posted videos, I've really came so far in tattooing. It's just amazing how much a little bit of practice even really would do. You know, lots of drawing, um, lots of practice skin tattooing. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this tattoo. Take a look. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, hope you like that one. This next tattoo is a Scream mask from the movie Scream. It's one of my favorite movies growing up. I want to say it came out in like 96 or 98. Not exactly sure, don't quote me on that, but I really loved the movie. I always have. Like when I was younger, I knew the movie word for word. I watched it so many times. So if you like the movie, let me know in the comments below. If you like the tattoo, let me know in the comments below. Really need some comments here. I really need some subscribers. I think I've got like 48. So all 48 of you that believe in me, I really appreciate it, and I love all of you. So take a look at this one and let me know what you think. Okay, this next tattoo that I've got for you to look at is sort of a American traditional feel to it. It's a snake with a dagger going through his head. Very colorful. I feel like I got it. I feel like I got it really saturated as far as the color goes, and the line work was just beautiful, in my opinion anyway. So we'll see what you guys think, but I really feel like I knocked this one out of the park. So we'll take a look at it. I used a coil machine for the lining. I used an 11-round liner. And for the color packing, I also used a coil machine. I don't see it set in here anywhere. I must have it over across the room. Anyway, used a coil machine for the color packing too. Both machines I upgraded myself. New coils, new springs, all of that stuff. They weren't very, very cheap machines. I mean, one of them was like almost 200 bucks, but I still felt like it needed improvement. So, um, you know, I've bought machines that were 30 bucks that need less improvement than $200 machines. So I mean, really, you can't have somebody tell you that you can't work with a cheap machine. Yeah, more expensive tools might make your job easier, but I've seen tattoos, some of the most beautiful I've ever seen, uh, you know, come from prison. So You know, it's not the machine that makes the artist, it's the artist that makes the machine. I can't stress that enough. So anyway, take a look at this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, guys, this next piece is probably sort of got an American traditional feel to it. It's got thick, bold outline to it. It's a kind of a beachy Hawaiian piece. I did it on my wife on her wrist. It looks bigger in the picture than it is. It's really about the size of a business card. It's a tiny little thing to get so much detail into. Um, but it really came out really, really beautiful. You know, the blending of the colors that I did on it, and you know, it came out great. I was really, really pleased with it, and so was she. So take a look at this one. I think it was an 18 round liner on this. I used a coil machine to do the lining, and I used this right here to do the shading and the color packing that's in it. Well, really not much shading, mostly just the color packing. I got it pretty saturated. It looks really good. In the next video, I will post some pictures of these same tattoos healed. These are all fresh pictures. These tattoos have healed and are healing great. So a few of them I just did the other day. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm pretty pleased with it. On to the next one. All right, guys. Uh, this next piece is a flower. I believe it's a lily. Um, Lots of shading. Like most of what made up the piece was shading. There was very little line work. Like I sort of bloodlined most of the lines just so I would, you know exactly where to shade into and stuff, and to kind of give it some edge. Um, I went a little bit dark with it, I think, but you know, the way things heal, they really they fade anyway a little. So I figure that once it's fully healed, it's actually going to have a pretty good look to it. Um, I think the shading and stuff came out very well. It's not a bad looking piece. It's on myself, so even if it doesn't come out very well, I can deal with it. So we're gonna look at it. It's like I said, it's a lily. I did all of the work on it with a 5 round liner and a 5 round mag. Um, Cartridge in the Atom J2 pen. So take a look at that and let me know what you think. All right, guys, hope you like that one. This next tattoo is a butcher knife with the reflection of a skull in it. It's sort of American traditional, kinda. It's got really thick lines, a little bit of shading, mostly line work though. It came out pretty good. It's on me. It's on my leg. Um, so like I said, you know, I'm not trying to venture out and put my name out there on other people, because they are, you know, walking canvases for you. They're walking billboards. So if you're gonna tattoo someone, make sure that your work is, you know, really up to par. Because if you don't, somebody's gonna say, "Hey, man, look what so and so did," and you're gonna be the piece of shit that did it. So you don't want that. This one little fly keeps buzzing the shit out of me. He's driving me nuts. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this one, y'all. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, we're back again. Um, Hope you enjoyed the tattoo. Like I said, you know, I'm new at this, so you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, I'd rather you didn't say it at all. But even if it's a mean comment, it's a comment, and I appreciate it. So you know, any criticism is greatly appreciated. You know, as long as it's constructive. You know, there's no sense in dogging somebody. You know, because I've been working really hard at this. Been working really hard to kill this fly too, and he just won't buzz off. So look at that. Got him. So, anyway, this next one is, it's an anchor that I did on my lower stomach. It's just the line work. I'm gonna be honest with you that this was the most painful tattoo that I have ever done in my life. Like I'm covered in tattoos from myself. A lot of really shitty stuff that I did in the beginning when I was extremely bad at tattooing, just trying to figure out, depth and straight lines and consistent lines and my own hand speed versus machine speed and all of that. So many things have to line up perfectly in order for you to get a good line. Your hand speed has to be perfect. Your machine speed has to be perfect. Your depth has to be perfect. There's so many things that have to come together all in at one time in order for you to get a good line. So, I think I've really got that figured out pretty good. My line work is pretty decent. So, anyway, we're going to take a look at the anchor and let me know what you think about it. Oh, yeah, and later on, when this heals, like I said, I couldn't take anymore. I just did the line work. It was so extremely painful that I barely made it through the line work. Something about tattooing yourself is like your brain's trying to tell you not to hurt yourself, but you're continuing to do it anyway. And at some point, your brain just was like, no more of this. So I didn't finish it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go back in with color or just keep it black and gray and shade it. So anyway, let me know what you think about the line work, and we'll see you back in a minute. All right, guys. We got two more. So this next tattoo is another set of lilies that I'm pretty sure they're lilies. Anyway, I did on my wife's arm. They're probably the size of a business card, maybe 3 by 3. Um, I did these probably 4 days ago, 3, 4 days ago. And I love doing black and gray because it heals so quickly. Compared to color, I feel like black and gray is a lot quicker healing. They're healing great and they're looking beautiful. So let me know what you think. It's mostly shading to get all the form in it. There's a few hard lines that I put in it, but overall, it's just a lot of shading to bring it, its contrast and in the form of everything. So let me know what you think about this one. Like I said, all criticism is appreciated. All comments are welcome. Just try to keep it nice if you can. All right, well, check it out. Okay, guys, so this Vlogstar app thing I'm using to make my videos really sucks. If there's anything out there anybody can um, suggest that I use that's better than Vlogstar, it would be very helpful. It's not letting me do a video as long as I need to, so I'm gonna make a part 2 to this one for the last two tattoos I wanted to show you guys. All right.